Wolf Gang, where you at, man?
Yes, what's up? West, what's up? Yeah, man. Wolfgang Amadeus. This is set in the West, man. And let me just get right to it. I just wanted to say, shout out to everybody. I just is tapping in with the West Coast family. Mr. Jerry Long, or AKA Cocaine. Shout out to Cocaine. And I saw that he posted it some time back. I'm not gonna say some time back, because in all honesty, it's like this is new news for real. So everybody know who Kurupt is. Kurupt from the Dogg Pound. He is recovering from having I guess they said he had a few seizures, and they're saying everything is good. He's looking good or whatever, like nothing serious or major. But yeah, he's been in bad shape, and yeah, he's just going through it. I'll get more details or whatever, but I tend not to like anybody going through it. There's a lot of other individuals out here going through all kind of like health issues and things like that, and in all honesty, it's not my business. You know what I'm saying? I'm reporting on primarily West Coast artists, situations, things, events. There's other, not just West Coast, but just overall. I don't really get into that mess. I'll just say it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Daz got a new project out, shout out to Daz. He's the other part of the Dogg Pound. And he's been, man, I've been impressed with what I've been seeing, what Daz has been doing. And if you're going to be if you're an artist and you're going to tap and do what you're going to do with this AI stuff, with the visual side of it, I'm not mad at that. That's what he's played with AI as of late, and he's been doing very dope visuals. So shout out to Daz for that. Now, as far as production, I don't think Daz is gonna touch no AI, because Daz is too talented. You know what I'm saying? Like, Daz produced. If y'all don't know, Daz produced so much. You know what I'm saying? And he don't get his credit, just like a lot of cats. You know what I'm saying? Don't get their credit. But yeah, Daz being the other part of the Dogg Pound, I'm gonna go ahead and just shout them both out, because in all honesty, I could talk about Kurupt and what he's been going through. If you don't know Kurupt, well, his stage name is Kurupt, his real name Ricardo, and he was born in Philly, raised in LA, raised not too far from where I grew up. You know what I'm saying? He's second side of the Dogg Pound. He's 53 years old. He was on Death Row Records, and as of now, I think he still is he still a part of what's going on with Death Row, because Death Row was the label that they all came out of. This is Snoop, this is Kurupt, this is Daz. They all came out of Death Row Records. And for those who don't know, if you don't know the history, Death Row was just the label. You even see where in this Bad Boy Diddy documentary on Netflix, how Bad Boy was, trying to emulate Death Row, because Death Row was so just well known, so out of here. Like, Death Row's the shit. That's all I can say. Now, Daz is the other part of Dogg Pound, and very dope producer. And he doesn't get his credit. He doesn't get a lot. And of course, Kurupt is just phenomenal, dope MC. Now, Kurupt's been in the hospital before. He had some issues, and it was noted on the show that he went on, Marriage Boot Camp. And I forgot about that, because I don't even be thinking about a lot of times these rappers, when they go on these reality shows, I'd be like, oh man, I'd be like, man, like Flavor Flav, Flavor, I was like, come on, man. Me and the homies were so disappointed in Flav, but I mean, it got him out there or whatever. He was able to branch off and do other things. So I respect the game, I get it, but at the same time, it's like, come on, man. But Kurupt was on, what is it, the 2019, it was September 2019, marriage boot camp. He was there, and he was in the hospital. He had health issues due to his alcoholism. So as of late, yeah, he had a few seizures. This is what's being reported. And like I said, I don't get into the whole mess because it's kind of like, a lot of people have personal issues or whatever. And it's just nothing for me to get into. But he had an alcohol issue. I didn't know too much about that, but I knew. And yeah, they're saying like now he's recovering. He had some seizures and he's recovering. But no one's officially reported, except I seen Bomb first. They reported the new event where they said he experienced several seizures or whatever. And he's recovering. So, we'll continue to pray for Kurupt. And that's just what we're going to do. But that's pretty much it. I'm just saying, like, look, I don't want to spread no negativity or nothing like that. I don't want to get into the salaciousness and all that. Like a lot of people, when it comes to your favorite entertainers or whoever you looked up to or whatever, or anybody, everybody's a person and they go through personal things. So I don't want to get too immersed in people's personal stuff, but I just wanted to say prayers for Kurupt. If you're going through any kind of, I don't know, addiction issues and stuff like that, seek help. There's a lot of resources for people if you're going through anything right now. Just go and seek help. That's pretty much really what I want to say. And I was just saying I didn't want to get into the salacious stuff and all that, even with Daz, because Daz, I said it, he's been going at it with Snoop. And he called out Jay-Z for publishing. But that's a whole nother conversation. I don't want to get into the negativity. I'll just say it like that. But just pray that Dog, pray that Daz, and pray that Kurupt, they're all good. And on a personal level, just pray that they're all good. You know what I'm saying? But for mainly Kurupt, just pray that he recovers well and, gets the recuperation he needs. And that's it. This is Set in the West. You're now rocking on the West. I'll get back at y'all though.